Guys, I hope you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name is Shikha and I welcome you to my channel. I'm really grateful that you guys are listening and watching and subscribing and commenting and sending me all these amazing emails. In this video, I want to specifically speak to you guys about music. One of my subscribers, one of the viewers, Lonzo, I can't remember the name, I'm sorry, Alonzo Gillard. He messaged me saying, can you do a video about spirituality and music and INFJs and how much we love music and how it speaks to us so deeply and how it's so important to us, music, right? Now, it's really interesting to me because I know when I'm not listening to a lot of music that I am stressed out or that I am out of balance, because whenever I start listening to music, whenever I start following the music that I love, or start putting on music in the morning and dancing to it, I know that I am happy and healthy and I'm taking care of myself properly. But I know those days, and there are some days, sometimes weeks on ends, where I will never listen to any music, and I will shut that part of myself completely out. And I know at that point that either I'm working too hard, or I'm stressed out, or I'm worried about something, or there's some kind of imbalance that's going on with me, which is the reason why I'm not doing the thing that makes me the happiest, which is playing music and dancing. That's one of those things that I do almost every single morning. I'll just put on a little bit of music while I'm working or I'm brushing my teeth, and I'll just do a little jig, and I'll just dance a little bit, and I'll feel so happy. It's the easiest thing to do, but it's also so difficult because when I'm imbalanced, I won't do it. Now, as an INFJ, I noticed that a lot of you guys are deeper into music than I ever was. I mean, I love music, and I know that music can switch my mood around, and I have specific music that I play when I just want to feel good. But for some of you guys, music is life. Music is so essential to you guys that you communicate by sending me music videos. So a lot of you guys, when you want to communicate, oh, I'm feeling this, or I really want to send you this music video or this YouTube link of this music that I love, all of you guys have sent me music, and I've had so many beautiful pieces of music sent to me. I've learned about all of these new artists that I would never have learned about because you guys have been sending me all of these beautiful pieces of music, right? And I think that's amazing. I'm so surprised. I never imagined that was the case, but that is what INFJs do. We communicate not only through writing, because writing is a big deal to us and we communicate through that, but a lot of you guys communicate your feelings and emotions, because it's hard for us to communicate our emotions and feelings just through words sometimes. So you communicate that stuff with music, with songs of artists that have actually spoken to you and have spoken words that make sense to you, that are basically telling the story of your emotions and feelings through music. And so a lot of you guys, when you're feeling sad, or you're feeling happy, or you're feeling spiritual, or you're feeling whatever it might be, I've noticed that you email me with links to music that speaks to you guys. Not only through email, but also in the comments. If you guys see in the comments, you'll notice a lot of people. Just recently, this individual shared this video of Zaid this music from the Ender game, I think, and it was so beautiful, and I played it, and I added it to my list of songs I love because it was really powerful, and I'm so grateful that you guys do that. But the more I listen to the more I watch this kind of stuff, the more I realize that music for us, it's not just music. It's not just something that we dance to. It's not just something that we just move our bodies to, or it's not just something that we play on the radio, or it's not just something that we play in the background while we're just doing other things. Sometimes it can be, but a lot of the things that music is to us is about spirituality. It is about getting at that inner source, that deeper pain, that deeper feeling that we can't get to otherwise. It's very hard for us to access that deeper emotion or feeling of ours because we're so closed off to it sometimes, because we are so robotic sometimes, because we pretend to be a thinker in order not to feel. And so when we're doing all that roboticness, it's easy for us to feel our emotions by using music. Because instead of actually feeling the feelings deep within ourselves, we can access it by feeling it through someone else who's already felt it, who's played it in the music that we're hearing. That's why to us, music is paramount. It's key to understanding ourselves better. And that's why when we meet someone new, we're always sharing our music with them because we want to know what kind of music do they listen to? What kind of person are they based on the music that they listen to? And are they interested in the kind of music we're interested in? And if they are, then we share ourselves with them, basically. We're sharing our true selves with them by sharing our music with them. Right? And so a lot of times I'll share the music that I like with the person that I like. And if they like my music, then I know that I can be with them, friends with them or with them. If they don't, then I know that's going to be a point of contention for me. Because if they like hip hop, I really don't like hip hop that much. If they like R&B, I'm not really a big fan of it. If they like reggae, I like it, but it's not that much I'm not a big fan of it. And so when they send me music like that, I'm like, cool, that's great. This is good stuff. I mean, I'm not going to say no to it. I love music of all kinds, but it's not my favorite. It's not the thing that I'll choose when I need it, right? When I need music. And so music is a form of communication for us. It's a form of communicating our inside selves with the world, whereas sometimes words will not be enough. Typing out, words to that person, texting them is not going to be enough. Speaking is very, very difficult for us, So communicating our feelings or emotions that way is absolutely impossible sometimes. And so if words are not going to be enough, then music is what's going to cull that barrier, remove that barrier between us and other people. A lot of times our relationships are based on the music that we both listen to. So, we'll just get together and we'll just listen to music. Or sometimes for me, it's based on the music that they dance to. So a lot of times my relationships have been based on the fact that they like to dance to the same kind of music. And for me, dancing is a really, really ethereal, spiritual experience. I get deep into it. I close my eyes and I move with the music, and the music, it goes deep within me, right? And so if that person can dance to the same kind of music with me and just get into it and just be spiritually with me, then that relationship I know is going to last forever. Most people don't dance like that, and so I find it very difficult to find people who will do the same kind of thing with me. But sometimes, rarely, occasionally I will. And that's when I know that the relationship, either partnership or friendship, is going to last forever. That's how I build my friendships or relationships, based on this music, and based on dancing. Now, a lot of you guys have messaged me saying, music, why is it so important to me? Why is it so important? Well, this is the reason. It helps us communicate ourselves with the other world, with the other worlders, with the people around us. But also, it helps us understand ourselves. It helps us understand what we're feeling. Because as INFJs, we're so disconnected from what we are, right? We're so robotic. We try not to feel because we're afraid to feel, or it's so hard to feel, or it's difficult because it's too much feeling going on, and we cut ourselves off from that empathic part of ourselves. So music, when we play it, it helps us understand how we're feeling. So a lot of times, you won't be like, I don't understand what I'm feeling. Am I feeling sad? Am I feeling happy? What am I feeling? And then, you'll go through your music list or your song list, and you'll play a song, and then that song will really resonate with you, and you realize, this is what I'm feeling, right? And it's really, really important, because sometimes if you didn't have that piece of music, you wouldn't be able to understand what you were feeling. It's a really, really weird thing that I'm even talking about it out loud, because people are probably going to listen to this and think, you need music to tell you what you're feeling? Yes, sometimes you do. Sometimes you need a piece of writing to tell you what you're feeling, but it's easiest to use music. It's easiest to use music because you can just play it, and boom, you kind of go deep into it, and you can feel what you're feeling, because that person helps you get into that mode. Sometimes you play really, really angry music because you can't really feel the anger within yourself, but when the music is playing, you can feel the anger with that person, and then you can release that anger that's within you. Right? The same thing with sadness. Sometimes it's very difficult to feel sadness or grief. Maybe you're grieving someone, and it's easier for you to just play music, grieving music, and then have that person say out loud what you are feeling inside. And thus, you can feel those feelings easier than just feeling it by yourself, right? And so that's why it's really, really important for INFJs to have music. Music helps us feel. Music helps us understand ourselves. Music helps us understand what we're feeling. Music helps us connect with that deeper part of ourselves that perhaps we wouldn't connect with otherwise, right? So it's really, really important. Music is very important to an INFJ. And so if you're dating an INFJ, remember that. It's really, really important to them that you understand that music is important to them, and you understand their music sense and their music tastes, and you are kind of privy to it, and that you are able to sit down with them and play music together and be with them while they are feeling all those feelings. If an INFJ is playing their music for you or is sharing music with you, then that's a really, really big deal. It's like them sharing a part of their soul with you. It's like them sharing a part of themselves with you. It's like them telling you, this is me. This is me in the music format. Look at me and let me know if you still like me, kind of thing, right? I know I've spoken a lot about music and all that stuff in this video, so I'm sure I'm going to do another video on this because there's so much more to talk about, but I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? Do you like music? How do you use music? Have you used music to get into a relationship? Have you used music to judge if you should get into a relationship with a person? I'd love to hear from you guys, okay? Again, thank you to Alonzo for suggesting this idea. I know other people have suggested it as well, so I've finally gotten to it. Thank you for your patience. And thank you again for all the love and support that you guys have been sending my way. I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.